Fez press now. Thought she was going to scoop up Reed.
Oh,
no.
my God! Right on his neck!
Good night. Folded him up like an accordion. Davienne now.
Oh, my God.
What's she going to do?
Oh,
She.
You never shut up about it. No, I agree. You should be teaching.
Tony. Hey, Tony. Guess what? Yeah, I'm here. Cut my vacation from Martha's Vineyard short so I can come to this dump because you don't answer your emails and you don't answer your text messages.
Walbridge doesn't let me talk.
I'm not talking about Wallbridge, I'm talking about me. The consumers were going nuts because I wasn't going to be in Woburn tonight. Well, guess what? I'm in freaking Woburn tonight. Okay? I'm here. And guess what?
Yeah.
I also didn't come empty-handed. That job posting that I put up the other day on Craigslist and Indeed and every other job site in the world got over 1 million hits.
Of course.
And I hired my guy. Here he is.
Holy moly.
This is Scott. I hired him as my diet coach, nutritionist, and secretary. Don't touch his biceps. Okay?
He's doing big, man.
You don't touch him. And first day on the job, guess what I got you? A custom suit.
the best.
Custom suit just for
I've
you.
never gotten a custom.
You have to earn those, Tony. You have to earn those. But here's the thing. I also came here for another piece of business.
Tell me more.
I'll tell you in the ring with all the other consumers.
Make me wait.
Okay? And I promise, it's a good one.
One last time. It's the Woburn Farewell, Rich Palladino and Julian Starr at ringside. We're here on Elevated one final time. We're saying goodbye to a place that's been our home since January of 2010. Bittersweet, my friend.
A lot has happened here in Woburn, Massachusetts. I am glad to be here, but I am sad to see it go. A lot has happened for me in chaotic wrestling in Woburn Elks Lodge, and tonight we are going to kick this night off. Elevated is going to start with Richard Holliday, Scott Reed taking on JT Dunn and Davienne. This should be one hell of a start.
Yeah, and I've heard either they haven't cemented what the tag team name is going to be. Hold on.
I'm so sorry, but before we get started, I just feel the need to say, JT, you used to be a top guy here, and now you're teaming up with a girl. Looks like your career is really going down the tubes, my man.
That is extremely disrespectful to Davienne, who has, as she stated, dominated the women's division in chaotic wrestling. She is a well-decorated women's wrestler, and now she is looking to dominate the men's division. So I don't believe it is disrespectful, nor do I believe this is a shot or a downslide to JT Dunn. If anything, this might be a resurgence of his career.
And if anything, I think it just lit a little fire under the backside of Davienne. She's very offended, wants to get a piece of Richard Holliday, the consumer's champion, by the way.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think he's actually held a belt, so I don't know if you can call yourself a champion. However, you got a little warrior action in there.
And as I was saying before, Holliday called for the house mic. Whether you want to call them Davy and Dunn, Dunn and Davy, Death by Davy. It's an impressive tag team. We saw what they did at Summer Chaos. There's the bell.
Or a resemblance of it.
A resemblance of the bell. Hey, it's our final night here in Woburn. We're going to have a little bit of fun tonight. We got the Wall of Fame back there. We've got pictures. I've got notes on the first time we were here. You wrestled here.
Yeah, there's actually, when Chase Del Monte defended his Chaotic Wrestling Heavyweight Championship against me, I'm going to be honest, I thought it was Pat Matthews in that photo. And it's actually me when I started to put on a little air.
And we have had some great memories right here in this building. And Scott Reed is bringing the chair to his new employer, Richard Holliday. Scott Reed is apparently the official nutritionist of the marketing department, which, of course, Richard Holliday leads.
Which seems to be fitting because Scott Reed is built like a, excuse my language, brick shit-out. And, I mean, who else would you choose than Scott Reed? Now, to be fair, Scott Reed, former member of the Empire, Scott Reed hasn't actually made some correct choices in his wrestling career, going with the correct the correct people in Chaotic Wrestling. But maybe, just maybe, the pairing of Richard Holliday and Scott Reed can work here in Chaotic Wrestling.
And Richard Holliday is assembling quite a faction, because of course he's got the CFO,
Yep.
Evan Wallbridge,
Yep.
and the the junior VP of Consumer Relations, I believe, Tyler Cintron. Not Tony, it's Tyler. Oh,
Tyler Cintron is still trying to make his mark in the group because Richard Holliday is forgetting Tyler Cintron's name consistently, and now Richard Holliday is flat out disrespecting Davienne, telling her to go get him a beer as if it was still 1940.
yeah. Well, 1930. I mean, that is such a throw. Oh, and he caught the fist of Davienne. Holliday's having a good time at the expense of Davienne and JT Dunn. What do we got here? I think. Oh! No, he didn't.
And JT's coming after him.
Yeah,
Oh!
that was a legal tag in the corner, and JT Dunn, pro wrestling savior, now pounding away on Richard Holliday. Don't forget, it was right here in the Woburn Elks. The only blemish on JT Dunn's Chaotic Wrestling heavyweight title reign was a non-title loss to Richard Holliday on a night that JT Dunn wasn't even supposed to be here. And that happened right here in Woburn. Hook of the leg, count of 2.
That was a good tilt-a-whirl sidewalk slam by Richard Holliday, which put a quick stop to JT Dunn. And now Richard Holliday and Scott Reed are going to be on the offensive as they slowly try to decimate JT Dunn.
We saw Holliday with the boot laces across the eyes of JT Dunn, and now just stomping away on that left ankle, now the right ankle. He doesn't want JT Dunn to get back up to that vertical base.
Which is very smart, because if JT Dunn is up on that vertical base, he'll be able to really swing that death by elbow with the swing of his hips. But if he can't put any weight on those legs, he's not going to have much to be able to torque on his hips.
Tags made. In comes Scott Reed. And your description of his physique was quite accurate. He is a powerful, imposing figure, is the nutritionist of the marketing department. Count of 2 by Scott Reed. What a night of action we've got here. You're watching Chaotic Wrestling Elevated. You feel that one, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I felt that one over here.
JT Dunn slowly trying to get back up to his feet. Not sure if I've ever seen JT Dunn against Scott Reed. Ooh!
Yeah, this is a first in Chaotic Wrestling. I think actually in the world, JT Dunn against Scott Reed. Scott Reed is a longtime veteran of the New England Independent Mat Wars, as our friend Michael
Yes.
Crocker would say at the WPAN.
Yes, absolutely.
And, I mean, he's wrestled quite a few people, as well as many have starred in Japan. but I don't think he's actually ever wrestled JT Dunn, so this is pretty exciting for me to watch. If anyone's ever watched Scott Reed, you will know that he is an athletic phenomenon.
Absolutely, a phenomenal athlete, and obviously Richard Holliday sees a little something in Scott Reed to bring him into the marketing department. And a jawbreaker finally backs Reed off. Oh, and he went for the death by elbow. And Holliday now lecturing Scott Reed. Give Holliday the assist there.
Yeah.
For taking Scott Reed out of the picture. Blocked, and that was a straight right hand. Right to the face.
Scott Reed taking a run. I don't think Scott Reed does much cardio, so he's got to conserve his energy.
Under the bottom rope, JT Dunn comes in. Oh, good night.
What a spine buster. Followed up with a right hand.
Hooks the leg and only gets 2 from referee Rich Bass here in this exciting tag team match. And Chaotic Wrestling bringing you all the finest action, including this tag team match featuring what's going to be, it looks like a regular intergender tag team here in Davienne and JT Dunn. Of course, we saw them win the tag team gauntlet at Summer Chaos recently in Haverhill, Massachusetts at the high school. Chaotic Wrestling is going to be coming your way, ladies and gentlemen. This may be our final event in Woburn, but fear not. We'll be filling you in on the other towns in the New England area that we will be visiting and presenting our quality brand of professional wrestling. Holliday putting the bad mouth on JT Dunn, much like he did right at the outset. No respect whatsoever. Blocked. JT sends his man off. Tilt-a-whirl, nope. JT lands on his feet, goes up.
Hurricane Rana.
Well done. Can he grab the legs? Yes, he does, and only holds him down for 2.
JT Dunn needed to go for that tag. He needed to go for that tag. Trying to be the hero.
How powerful is Richard Holliday?
Oh,
man.
Go for that tag. JT.
Blocked and a face plant by Holliday. Oh, good night. Turned him inside out. Stacks him up and only gets a count of 2.
The biggest mistake, in my opinion, is that JT Dunn, when he finally got some room away from Richard Holliday via backbreaker, whatever it may be, he creates space. You've got to get the fresh individual in there. And the fresh person right now is Davienne. You could have had her in. She could have cleaned house. I have the absolute most confidence that Davienne would have came in here and destroyed. But now, trying to be the hero and trying to mount your own offense just puts you back in a sour spot.
And JT trying to get off of those shoulders. Now he's got the perfect opportunity to tag Davienne. There's an elbow, and Davey just got caught inadvertently with an elbow right to the jaw. Compliments of Richard Holliday as he got backed into the corner. She's down on the floor. JT with a big back body drop as Davienne makes her way back up into the corner on the apron on the outside, waiting for the tag. Davienne pounding on that turnbuckle, encouraging her partner, and there it is! And in comes the longest reigning Chaotic Wrestling Women's Champion in history. She is not America's Sweetheart, but she is our good friend Davienne.
Good look, lads! Look at her braining those punches, UFC style!
Davienne, a house of fire with that beautiful Fez press. Now, I thought she was going to scoop up Reed.
Oh my God! Right on his neck!
Good night! Folding him up like an accordion. Davienne now.
Oh my God.
What's she going to do?
Oh, shit!
And now, you talked about Scott Reed and his time in Japan. Don't forget Davienne as well. Spent some time in Japan. That was a beautiful variation of a suplex by Davienne. But in comes Scott Reed with a boot. And now measures her. Oh my God, couldn't get her up for the suplex. Blocked by Davienne, a couple shots to the midsection.
She's good with dropping her hips.
Got here.
Rewind, clothesline!
And she's got him pinned. Only 2. Only a count of 2. Yeah, Davienne very frustrated right now.
She's looked over here, tried to, just like looking for like clarification. I had to give her the 2 sign over here.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Rich Bass with the count of 2 and a shot to the midsection and a chop to the chest by the Scene, Scott Reed.
Ow!
Another chop to the chest. You can see the red welts starting to build as Scott Reed stomps Davienne in the corner. Up and over. She lands on her feet. Waistlock maybe going for an O'Connor roll, but Scott Reed blocks it.
Scott Reed's dropping his hips. Oh my God, Big Sherman! Oh.
Well done by Davienne. In comes the former heavyweight champion, death by elbow. Davienne's got to go for the pin. She is the legal team member. Broken up by Holliday.
There's a lot of chaos going on in this ring, no pun intended. And it seems like Rich Bass is having trouble trying to gain control of this match. I think right now Davienne is the legal participant, as is Scott Reed. Oh no!
Davienne goes right into the guardrail. Scott Reed is still loopy after catching that shot. You hear that? I hired you today. I mean, Richard Holliday doesn't treat this man as a partner, treats him as an employee.
Is he implying that he could fire him today?
A subordinate, if you will. Yes. Oh, good night. JT Dunn did not see Scott Reed coming up from behind. Shot right between the shoulder blades. JT lands on his feet. Dunn in the corner, gets the boot up. Down goes Scott Reed. And JT Dunn.
Not sure what's happening here.
Not sure.
Oh,
man. Davienne from across the other side of the ring. Drop kick Scott Reed right into the ring post, and look at JT.
Oh, crushing his skull.
Death by leg drop.
Over and done with.
Here are your winners, the team of Davienne and JT Dunn. Death by Davey. I gotta be honest with you, in seeing them as a tag team for only the second time, a lot of continuity on the part of Davienne and JT Dunn.
Absolutely. These two seem to mesh very well. It's like a team that was supposed to happen here in Chaotic Wrestling. I think the only direction for these two is up. I think they could actually become Chaotic Wrestling Tag Team Champions. Right now, Richard Holliday is asking for the mic. I cannot imagine what else he has to say. He's gonna represent.
Cut their terrible music. Cut it. The hell was that? The hell was that? Before I get to you, I need to just let each and every one of these consumers know that I did not get beat by a girl. I did not lose to a female. Never did, never will. But you know who did? You, Scott. I hired you to be my diet coach, my strength coach, and my secretary. And I gave you the option to be my tag team partner, and guess what? You failed at all 4. Literally all 4. To think I ordered a custom suit for you. Well, guess what? I kept the receipt, and I'm gonna get a full refund, because you don't deserve it.
He has just verbally undressed Scott Reed because he's going to return that custom suit. Scott Reed says, I quit. Ha!
You're fired.
There it is.
F-I-R-E-D, fired. So I know you can't spell, you lunkhead.
Well, Scott Reed, no longer a member of the marketing department.
Get the hell out of here, you understand me?
Oh. He's hijacking the show, George.
Yeah.
Come on, Rich, take it back. You do a crappy job anyway.
Oh, hell yeah!
I cannot. No! I cannot! is a...
You're like my second favorite tag team partner ever.
Second? Are you kidding me?
I got a soft spot for a hero, but you're impeccable. You're awesome.
Yeah, I'm a delight.
You see how jacked those guys were? And you beat the Jesus out of them.
Duh.
You didn't want to go to Disney last time. I think we're about to get this trip booked.
Okay.
We're about to go to Mickey, this motherfucker.
Get out here next time. Oh, God.
Oh my God! It's idiot 1 and idiot 2 and idiot 3. Yeah, you guys see what happened tonight? I lost. Another defeat for the marketing department. And guess what? I fired that long ass. He was terrible. He was an awful hire. Okay? I immediately regretted it. I agree with you. But here's the thing. Nobody quits the marketing department. He tried to quit, nobody quits. You guys signed lifelong contracts to be with me. Forever. The only way out is if you get fired. And I'll fire all 4 of you guys tonight. I have no problem. All 4 of you will be fired if you lose tonight. You understand me? Fired. Fired.
Who are we fighting?
This Friday, October 11th, Chaotic Wrestling returns to Game Time Sports in Lowell. In the main event, Chaotic Wrestling Hall of Famer Demon Ortiz will challenge Christian Casanova for the Chaotic Wrestling Heavyweight title. Also, former Women's Champion Skylar returns to challenge Tasha Steeles for the Chaotic Wrestling Women's title. These matches and many more, including Lowell's own Mill City Hooligans, all at Game Time Sports this Friday. Don't miss the chaos. Be there.
Well said, Mr. Walbridge, well said. That was Mr. Richard Holliday was alluding to earlier tonight. The Woburn Elks Club will not be going under a renovation. It will actually be going through a demolition. You see, Mr. Holliday cut his vacation early to come here and take a look at the space. No surprise that he got this for dirt cheap. However, please listen. Evan, please don't talk over me. Thank you. However, Mr. Holliday and the marketing department will continue. Will not actually continue, will finally bring value to the city of Woburn because it's never understood what it is before. Now we're not, wait, hey.
His opponent from... Hold on, Rich. Hold on. Teddy. Tommy. Trevor. I think I speak for all of Woburn when I say, shut the hell up. The only thing that you guys are gonna buy, of course, if Walbridge says no, then we won't do it. The only thing we're gonna buy is drinks for everybody in the house. Do you agree, Walbridge?
Evan, he's a father. He's got a kid. You can't talk about him like that. Shit.
Look it, I understand that Evan likes to call you daddy, but that doesn't mean you're gonna make cracks at me. Right, Evan? Evan, just say no at any time. I mean, Evan, the last thing I heard is not only does the stock market drop, but so do you on your knees.
Calm down. Don't say that. He's just trying to get in your head. He's trying to get you to talk more than you already do. He's not worth the words.
Yeah, no, of course. It's just words, Evan. Just sort of like those glasses are stuck to your head kind of as tight as you guys cuddle at night, right? Is that how it works?
While I happen to be a great cuddler,
You sure are, Todd.
it's Tyler. And since you can't hear, Mr. Evan Walbridge would like to challenge you to a fight this evening.
All he's got to do is say the word.
He's been saying it the entire time that you've been out here. You can't hear him? No, okay, I'll get out. Yeah, fine. You got it. I know you do.
Evan Walbridge, a man of 0 words, but has apparently implied that he would like to fight the King of Dad style, Scotty Slade, from right here in Woburn, Massachusetts.
Now, was Scotty Slade previously scheduled to wrestle tonight? Because he came out here in his gear ready to go, and this seems like it's a little bit of an impromptu match. I mean, I really don't know. You're the guy with the card. Was this scheduled?
I knew Evan Wallbridge was wrestling, but as soon as I saw Scotty Slade, I said, well, this must be the opponent.
Ah, okay. So you knew, you were told to announce Evan.
Yes.
But you didn't know his opponent.
And Richard Holliday had said before this that, you know, they're going to have to compete tonight, and they're going to have to win, or they're going to be fired from the marketing department.
Okay, that.
So yes, there's a lot of
hoopla going on.
A lot of questions to be answered.
Yeah.
A lot of gaga. As Scotty Slade, all 163 pounds of him, locks up with Evan Wallbridge. Wallbridge has not removed those glasses. Wait a minute. Oh, he just handed Scotty Slade one of his business cards.
Now he's taking his glasses off.
He is the CFO, you know.
Now, can he see without them, or does he wear contacts on top of it? Oh.
And there goes the business card. And now the glasses are back on.
Oh, no.
That's business right there.
Yep.
Oh, Scotty Slade tried to poke him in the eyes. That wasn't too smart.
He tried to poke him in the eyes because he has glasses.
And the King of Dad style is having a good time at the expense of Evan Wallbridge, the chief financial officer, as he locks up with Rich Bass. Referee Rich Bass trapped in the... Yeah, man, I guess he is blind. Yeah, he's got the card. Hands it to Bass. And that's Goal Boy by Scotty Slade. I'm enjoying this way more than I should be. Oh, drop toe hold. And that guy drops the elbow.
He apologized.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Scotty Slade hit 2 out of 3 of his moves. He's running out of them. Scotty Slade on the offensive right now. He's got Evan Walbridge hurt.
So if I'm correct now, Scott Reed was hired tonight.
Yep.
And fired.
Correct.
Although he says he quit.
Yeah, I think Scott Reed has a long history of being fired by Chaotic Wrestling. So
I don't actually put the microphone closer to your mouth to say that.
Yes. So okay. I don't think that's anything special to Scott. I think he's kind of used to that, you know, that back and forth give and take. But right now, I'm not really sure what I'm watching in the ring.
We've got a count of 2 by Scotty Slade on Evan Wallbridge. So Scott Reed's gone.
Yep.
Richard Holliday is still Richard Holliday.
Been beaten by a girl from what he said. Sorry, he did not get beaten by a girl.
No, Scott Reed did. That's why he was fired.
Right.
And now if Evan Wallbridge, and apparently Tyler Cintron will be in action at some point tonight, if they are not victorious, they will be fired But the genius said all 4 of you. Is he going to fire himself? I mean, is Reed, Wallbridge, Cintron, is there another member of the marketing department that I'm forgetting about? Pretty sure there's only 3 of them, and of course the fearless leader, the consumer's champion, of course.
Yeah.
Richard Holliday, but whatever.
Why would Scotty Slade choke slam?
He's looking for a beverage. He's found a bottle of water.
Why would Scotty Slade choke slam Evan Walbridge and then pick him up just to throw him out of the ring? I mean, why don't you go for a cover? It's a pretty devastating move. Oh.
That must be why he's not one of the head trainers at the Pro Wrestling Academy.
Yeah. All right.
You're having fun with this headset, aren't you?
I am. I found out these new mic tricks since doing the podcast, which means you can like pull mics closer.
Do you mean Truth, Justice, and the New England Pro Wrestling what?
Yes, I do so. And me and former booker of Chaotic Wrestling, Tarzan Taylor.
Wait a minute, he was a booker here?
Yeah, you haven't heard?
No.
Yeah, me and Tarzan Taylor, a.k.a. Matt Spectro, host a podcast every other Wednesday on Podbean and iTunes and all those major podcasting apps. It's all about delivering the truth and justice in the New England Pro Wrestling way, but that's not what we're talking about. I'm not here to cheap plug my own podcast. We're here to talk about
How about the fact that Tyler Cintron just clotheslined Evan Walbridge at ringside inadvertently?
Yes.
And Scotty Slade has the upper hand right now in this match.
Yes, he does. And it doesn't seem like Evan Walbridge has been able to mount any kind of offense.
What?
Oh, just pushed him on the floor. That's a big boot right there.
Yeah, absolutely, in stereo. Evan Walbridge now, blue tie and all, goes for the pin, hooks that leg. Only able to get 2. Only able to get 2. Scotty Slade from right here in Woburn, Massachusetts, really wants to make his final appearance in the hallowed halls of the Elks Lodge. A successful one with a victory over the marketing department's Evan Walbridge. The marketing department could be down 1 more member after this match.
Right now, if they're down another member, all you got is Tyler Cintron, and if Tyler Cintron can't get the job done, there's no more. There's just Richard Holliday. He has to build the company from the ground up again.
All again, yes. He still doesn't know Tyler's name. Calls him Tony.
Yeah,
constantly.
yeah. Tyler Cintron is, like I said, he's struggling to really make his mark here in Chaotic Wrestling, and he's struggling to make it his mark with Richard Holliday to at least get him to remember his name.
He certainly has the gift of gab, does that Cintron.
He does. He's pretty good on the stick.
Look at Wallbridge on the top rope.
Oh, Sandman Senton missed.
It sure did. The only thing missing was
a cold one
and a cigarette. Yes. Both men down on the canvas. And as Cintron said at the outset here, this building is not being renovated. Mr. Holliday has purchased the building and wants to demolish it.
I mean, I don't understand why you would want to do that. Chaotic Wrestling has established so much history here. I don't know why you would ever want to demolish such a building. It's a beautiful place. I don't think it should ever be even remodeled, let alone demolished. And I think that's just pure evil on Richard Holliday's part.
Cintron has held up the briefcase to bring Walbridge back to life, and Scotty Slade with a 1-finger salute.
What is happening?
Ducks it. Oh, clothesline by Scotty Slade, another one. And the former Chaotic Wrestling New England and Tag Team Champion, Scotty Slade with a running knee, takes down Evan Walbridge. Slade effect, hooks the leg. Whoa. And Evan Walbridge retains his status within the marketing department as he kicks out at 2. In the corner, Walbridge gets the elbow right under the jaw, now cinches Slade up on the shoulders. Scotty now with the reverse neck breaker, and Cintron's up on the apron. Come on, Tyler, come on.
Scotty Slade is trying to get his hands on Cintron, but he is like a kid reaching into a cookie jar. Just could not reach.
Briefcase to the head. Evan Walbridge gets the pin.
How did Rich Bass not see the briefcase?
Here is your winner, the Chief Financial Officer, Evan Wallbridge.
Well, Walbridge, still a charter member of the marketing department, and he is victorious, and he's letting everybody know about it. Is that a tuxedo shirt he's wearing with the, that is a tuxedo shirt with the sleeves cut off.
It's pretty, I'm to be honest, it's pretty awesome. I really like the white shirt with the suspenders and the tie, but the cut off sleeves, I think it's like gangbusters.
And Cintron, the back of his trunks say, bye-bye Woburn.
Oh.
So,
wow.
Maybe Holliday really is buying this building and going to demolish it.
It could be.
Cut the music. And Walbridge has the mic. See what he says. Can we get those first words? Nope. Nope, no words. Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Wallbridge, for handling that small bit of business. And a proper introduction, if I do say so myself. Now, as I was saying, with the marketing department demolishing this very building, there's one person that has been linked to chaotic wrestling and the Woburn Elks since day one. That's you, Bob.
Oh, Bartender Bob.
Oh, wait. Bob's not a wrestler.
No. Uh-oh.
It's a nice little sign you have made there. You know, Mr. Holliday is always in a giving mood. And he's ready to offer you a job. Somebody needs to run errands for him. Somebody needs to pick up his dry cleaning. Somebody needs to shine his shoes. You cannot walk my dog, though. But you're the perfect man for the job.
Well, boy, Bartender Bob offered a job, but here comes Chase Del Monte. And the Chase that runs the place has made his way up to the apron to greet the fans. He was here on the very first show back in 2010. He'd be damned if he wasn't here for the final.
Now there's a lot of things I can stand for, but screwing with a bartender, that's where I draw the line. Especially when that bartender is Bob.
Damn right.
Look, Chase, we were offering him a job. We're trying to take care of him. If he doesn't want to join prestige, value, like the marketing department, well, he can just move to Lowell and run around and be a hooligan or a jagaloon or whatever the catchphrase is.
What's a jagaloon?
I have no idea.
You know, you haven't been around very long. You might have had a cup of coffee, and I think that's your main job, is getting one for Richard Holliday.
Starbucks.
Or as I like to call him, Dick. But this building to chaotic wrestling is sacred. You're damn right. I completed the Triple Crown in this building when I beat the American Destroyers for the tag team titles. And it just so happens that it was in this very building that saw the birth of the Mill City Hooligans. So, you put that mic down, I am not finished. If you think I'm gonna let two jack-offs talk bad about Bob and this building, well, you're sadly mistaken. So let's bring out another Woburn native, Kevin Quinn.
Can't find the answer.
In fairness, we don't have like the big arrows like some promotions do.
Because we're not having the final show. Look at me when I'm talking to you. We're not closing out Woburn without one more hooligan ass kicking.
Well, there you have it. I don't think Cintron has a choice now.
Well, Chase, you can sit here and talk about all the things that the Hooligans and you've done in the past, but we're worried about the future.
Look out, Wallbridge from behind, misses with the briefcase. Oh, jeez. Oh, and Scotty Slade pulls down the rope.
Scotty Slade with the assist. Whoa, Cintron to the outside as well.
The body's flying everywhere. And Scotty Slade somehow is still in the ring. There we go. Okay. There we go. Chase Del Monte saying thank you. And Scotty Slade was defeated by Evan Walbridge. And now, oh jeez, oh my God, oh, oh my God,
My toes hurt. That scared the little.
I did it for you, Chase! Kick his ass for Woburn!
well, there you go.
And for Bob!
Well, the bell has already sounded. Scotty Slade is just thrown over the top rope, takes Wallbridge and Cintron.
Oh. Cintron falling down right now. Chase Del Monte is just owning the ring by standing in the center like the king of the ring, refusing to let Tyler Cintron in, just popping him in his ear. I think Tyler's a little rocked right now from having one Scotty Slade thrown on top of him.
Fist from the outside blocked. And Cintron with the upper hand on Chase Del Monte of the Mill City Hooligans. This has been going on for several months, this feud between the marketing department and the Hooligans. As Chase, oh man, body slam out of the corner. And Chase Del Monte with a chop to the chest. Another one on Tyler Cintron, who,
Back body drop.
if Cintron loses this match, he'll be excommunicated from the marketing department. And he's in there with the longest reigning Chaotic Wrestling Heavyweight Champion in history, if you haven't heard.
Yeah, and Tyler Cintron realistically is the original of the marketing department, so I think it would be sad to see the original go first. You know, when that's losing your job when you were there when you start.
Yeah, it's not a good look for anybody. Oh, Chase faked him out. And now Walbridge on the apron, drops down. I thought he was going to hit him with the briefcase. You know, think about that. If Walbridge were to interfere, Cintron would be disqualified. Chase would win the match, and Cintron would be out of here, or at least out of the marketing department.
That he would.
So Walbridge better. Oh, look who's back!
Wait, what?
Angel Sinclair is back at ringside.
Whoa!
Whoa! Up and over goes Cintron. Lands on his feet. Fist to the face right there by Del Monte.
Now she's looking to get a closer look. Being by ringside, I mean, she's away from the action, which is probably best. Oh!
And Walbridge hits the, oh no, guardrail.
Don't like it. Don't like it.
Oh. Nope. Oh, into the ring post and down to the floor goes Chase Del Monte. And Tyler Cintron could get a count-out victory. Angel Sinclair getting a much closer look at this match. We saw her watching D.L. Hurst and Darlie Decimo earlier from the stage. Now she is walking around ringside.
When was the last time we saw Angel Sinclair other than tonight?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Was it when she costs AG, Anthony Green, the Chaotic Wrestling Heavyweight Championship? If I'm not mistaken, it was in Lowell, Massachusetts.
Game Time Sports.
Game Time Sports, where Anthony Green defended his Chaotic Wrestling Heavyweight Championship against Christian Casanova, and we thought as she ran down to, help Anthony Green, she actually, smashed him over the head with the belt. To my knowledge, that was the last time we saw her. And so now she's back out here, away from Ava Everett, away from Anthony Green, and she's just here scouting talent. I'm curious as to where that plans to go and what her plot is down the road. But right now, Tyler Cintron is just doing a very dancing-like elbow drop with the longest reigning Chaotic Wrestling Heavyweight Champion of all time and a Triple Crown champ, Chase Del Monte. That is not a guy you want to just pussyfoot around with.
The leader of the Mill City Hooligans, of course, with Matt and Brian Logan from the fighting city of Lowell, Massachusetts, is Chase Del Monte, and a lot of accolades, a lot of titles. He referenced closing out the Triple Crown. He won the tag team titles in this very building.
Yeah, he did.
And, of course, he is defending the honor of Bartender Bob, who's always been good to us. Always has a cold one waiting for me after the show. He's a good man.
He always looked me after the good old diet soda.
Yeah, absolutely. Takes good care of us here as Cintron continues to wear down Chase Del Monte. Into the corner goes Cintron. Boot to the chest. Cintron sunset flip off the top.
Sunset flip.
Off the middle rope, sorry.
There you go.
And Del Monte slingshots. Oh, into the ring post.
Goes sunset of his own.
1, 2. And the junior vice president of Consumer Relations gets the neck breaker and a 2 count on Del Monte. Walbridge, very reserved at ringside at this point. But again, if he were to interfere and cost Cintron the match, it'll be bye-bye Tyler Cintron. Much like the way his back of his trunks. There you see it. Bye-bye Woburn. Chase Del Monte. It's a hell of a challenge right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Especially when your job is on the line.
And he's doing a very good job right now because every time Chase seems to get a little bit ahead, Tyler Cintron can cut him back down, and he just does the work. And as you can see, visually, Tyler Cintron is up, Chase Del Monte is down, which means realistically, as we speak, Tyler Cintron is indeed doing his job.
Again, the briefcase being held high above. And now Cintron can just go about it and get himself disqualified. Kevin Quinn's warning him right now.
Whoa.
Cintron wants to use that. I mean, he must not want to be in the marketing department. I mean, who the hell would? And Quinn is not allowing Cintron to use.
Oh,
I would have just let him use it.
He was very heavy. Oh, that burrito was frozen!
And a series of jabs by Del Monte. Misses that roundhouse. Cintron rolls through.
Oh!
Chase to your face. And Cintron down on the canvas. Chase Del Monte looking strong, looking proud, looking ready to put the final exclamation point on his match here with Tyler Cintron. Cintron one step ahead, gets the boot to the midsection, smiles very smugly.
Oh my God!
just got face planted, and Del Monte now going up top. Oh, the 5 Knuckles of Doom. There it is. And drops that fist right across the head and only gets a count of 2. Del Monte very frustrated that he could not put away Tyler Cintron. It may take a cradle to the grave pile driver to secure the victory. And Del Monte starting to tune up the band. Whoa! And Cintron ducks out of it.
Whoa. Whacked his head off the mat there. Oh no, he pushed him away. Almost hit that cutter.
Yeah, a lot of moves missing here.
Oh!
Ooh, right across the knee. 1, 2, and again. Del Monte able to kick out. And Cintron very frustrated at this point. Here tonight at the Woburn finale for Chaotic Wrestling. Walbridge again with that stupid briefcase at ringside.
Yeah, I don't understand. This is like reminiscent of the Undertaker's urn at this point. I feel like it gives the marketing department power.
Now holding up the clipboard.
Okay.
Which apparently holds the legal documentation that says that Richard Holliday will be purchasing this building to demolish it and make it into one big parking lot.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
And again.
I'm telling you, he's doing a good job.
Kevin Quinn. There goes the contract. Oh, no! Well, I think Cintron's going to keep his job, but Del Monte has been disqualified.
He is ripping up the legal documents that were to purchase the building.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chase Del Monte has been disqualified for use of a foreign object. The winner of the match is Tyler Cintron.
Tyler Cintron gets to, he and Wallbridge, still members of the marketing department. As Del Monte, zero you-know-what's given us. He just wound up with that clipboard.
I love that they both made eye contact.
Yeah.
Agreed, like, yeah, I'm going to have to disqualify you, but yeah, I don't care.
Exactly. Be back with more Elevated here in Woburn.
Never be on the marketing